It was a long season. Hey. Coming to you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, TJ Will the Maverick. New music. The song is called Friends. We don't got none. All right. All right. She sounds so pretty. Woo! 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 Let's go. New music. New music. Your boy TJ with the Maverick. All right. Boy, you know, yeah. Your boy is just getting ridiculous. Your boy just getting ridiculous on these beats, man. I mean, been a long time in the making. Clarity, mix down, overall talent. You know, that song is called Friends. It will be on the back of this video. If you guys want to look at it, look it up. It'll be on Spotify in a couple of minutes. I want to shout out everybody that stuck with the Niners during this week. As you see me, I'm in my sleeping robe because the season is finally over. I want to talk to you motherfuckers about what we saw in this beautiful season. The Rams can have this game. Nobody cares about that. Ain't nothing to lose. First off, I want to say Sam Darnold played a great game. That he is an excellent secondary quarterback. That's all he ever was. It's funny. It's funny because you forget Sam Darnold was the first round draft pick. They thought he was going to be Tom Brady. It's amazing to watch the quarterback position get played differently by, pretty much every other quarterback. What you see and what you're supposed to be doing is what established a quarterback to be successful in the NFL. It's not college. College is wide open. The NFL is really restricted. And everything is faster. The NFL picks the fastest people. The NFL picks usually the smartest people. But you don't know where the NFL they always miss at. They always miss at this one position, and that is the quarterback position. If you white, tall, and got a big arm, you're in the NFL. Let me say it again. If you're white and you're tall and got a big arm, you're automatically in the NFL. Nobody's going to question you. Nobody's going to ask you to change your position. Could you imagine somebody asked Sam Darnold to play, go play wide receiver? Could you imagine that? But this has happened in the NFL. And it hasn't happened to Chinese people. Hasn't happened to Mexican people. Hasn't happened to that many white people. I wonder who that happened to? Anyway, having a black people. That's what happened to. Anyway, we don't do politics. So let's go. Sam Darnold fucking really showed you what he could do today. Um, I'm not mad at the rooks. I'm not mad at the second string players. They got a chance to show what they could do. Mitchell was balling. If you don't remember, Mitchell was our starting running back before McCaffrey. But Mitchell can't stay on the field because he's always hurt. But going into the playoffs, man, the only thing the 49ers always in the last like 5 years pretty much was being injured. Do you remember even in the Kaepernick era, we never cared about injuries that much. That team was so strong that nobody ever got hurt on defense or offense. If you really trip, those Kaepernick teams, nobody was injured. Nobody. Frank Gore never get injured. Nobody was injured. Anquan Boldrin, Crabtree, nobody was ever injured on those teams. And those were tough teams. I mean, even on defense, Willis and them, I mean, those, man, we never had to really worry about that back on those days. But for some reason, Cal Shanahan's teams are always injured, and you got to worry about that. So, I don't think we'll have a problem in the playoffs. Not on the NFC side. We could whip anybody that's in the playoffs. I actually hope it's Dallas. That's my hope. I hope Dallas makes it to the NFC Championship game so we can wipe the fuck out these motherfuckers all over again, like we always do, just to show them how pussified they are. It's a pussy team. I said it. I don't want to play Philadelphia because they just so. I'm about to say something stupid. They just so pussified after we beat them. They ain't never been the same because Debo called them out. And they were never the same after that. It's a shame to watch. And now I hear that fucking Hurts is hurt. What y'all gonna do in the playoffs? Not a goddamn thing. Brown hurt too. It looks like they're trying to back out. You watch that? It's like they're trying to back out of this shit. Nah, motherfucker, you can't go nowhere. Where you going? No, you can't back out of nothing. Where you going? They're gonna lose the first game. Dallas. Please meet us in the NFC Championship game so we can show the whole world in front of everybody that you're a pussy too. It was a very good year. We saw the emergence of Brock Purdy. We saw the emergence with him. I'm sitting there watching the game, the Buffalo Miami game, and I'm like, man, if Brock Purdy did half the shit that Josh Allen does, he would be benched and kicked out the fucking league. But just the simple reason that Josh Allen is 6'6" and 250 pounds and got a fucking rocket arm, he could throw the ball 70 yards down the field, he gets a pass. When he's constantly turning the ball over game after game after game, we seen Brock Purdy turn the ball over multiple times on like one or two games. He does it every game. and gets to be in the top 5 of quarterbacks in the league. Amazing. Now then, the reason why I have my 90 hat on and my robe on is because we're putting the season to bed. We're putting the regular season to bed. 12-5 is pretty much what I thought it would be. I thought that we would lose the Ravens game, and I thought that the last game of the season would be a throwaway game. I didn't see the 3-game losing streak. I didn't see that. But to the teams that we lost to, you know, those type of teams, you know, on the road are hard to beat. Cleveland, Minnesota, Cincinnati. On the road, those type of teams are hard to beat. Back to Brock Purdy. The ups and downs for a young quarterback in the league are just really some serious shits. He has gotten a grade A to me for the season. He was B plus last year. He was B plus last year. That was good enough to get him to the NFC Championship game. But he gets an A this year. We've seen a little guy do things that, that they call the big time man throws. And he did. And he, took the record from my college quarterback, Jeff Garcia. Gilroy, what's up in the house? He broke Jeff's record. So for me personally, it's really a really big thing that nobody's talking about. They keep moving the goalpost on Brock Purdy. They want him to do this. They want him to do that. They want to see this. They want to see that. But motherfuckers, all I see is 12-5. Win. See, that's all we see. Game manager, you can control the game. Yeah, control 12 wins a season. Can you control 12 wins a season? Because if you could do that, yeah, I think I'm fucking with you. You know what I mean? You know how many teams don't even have 8 wins? This motherfucker's only lost in the NFL 4 times. And they talking shit about him. Encourage that into your livelihood. You'll be doing every fucking thing right, and haters will still find something to move the goalposts back to say that you ain't shit. That's haters' life. You see what they doing to him? Anyway, props to the other 49er players. All went over 1,000 yards. Deebo Samuel, over 1,000 yards, all-purpose yards. CMC, over 1,000 yards, all-purpose yards, 2,000 yards. Ayuk receiving, over 1,000 yards. And your favorite tight end, over 1,000 yards. He's an old man in the group now, still holding it down. Now, how was that able to happen if a weak ass quarterback was not surveying the ball to these stars? You can't have it both ways, y'all. You can't talk shit and the results say something else. That's the point. That's the point in life. You can't talk shit and the results say something else. The stats say something. The stats are there for a reason. You can't hate on me when the stats say something else. 9 Pro Bowl selections. I had a great time watching my 49ers this season. The playoffs are another season. So we got to get ready for that. Like I said, I'm in my robe because I'm putting the season to bed. But don't fuck with me next week. I'll be adorned in all gold everything and bang bang Niner game. So Happy New Year. This is TJ Will the Maverick. We got your new song coming after this called Friends. I'm hot as hell right now making these beats. You need to fuck with me on Spotify. New music coming at you in 5, 4, 3. That's 3. 2. That's 2. 1. Niner Nation, all gold everything. Bang, bang, Niner game. Bye, bitch.